Section 5. The horror from the east, the release of the vile nations. The loosing of hell on earth, judgment without mercy. As the reconstituted Israel embraces the Antichrist, as apostasy becomes the global norm, and as the faithful retreat into mountains and caves, the Lord unveils the next terrible act in the eschatological drama. A judgment so horrifying, so repulsive, that the world itself groans under its weight. In a single moment, boundaries that had been sealed for millennia are broken. That which God had once imprisoned is now released. The gates of the east are opened, according to the sacred visions of Saint Andrew the Fool for Christ, confirmed in essence by elders such as Elder Savvas Achilleos, and echoing the apocalyptic prophecies of saints like Irenaeus and Hippolytus. The monstrous nations once locked behind the mountains of India by Alexander the Great will be unleashed. 72 nations, sealed in by divine command, are now loosed upon a world that no longer walks in the light of Christ. The restrainer is removed. The filth emerges. These are not ordinary peoples. They are human only in form. They are demonic in essence, embodiments of everything unclean, depraved, and blasphemous. They are more cunning than serpents and more disgusting than death itself. They consume human flesh with joy. They devour flies, frogs, dogs, and even excrement with gladness. They are not merely lawless, they are celebratory in their sin, proud of their obscenities. The very air is polluted by their breath. Their presence darkens the sky. Their arrival is not just a geopolitical event. It is a cosmic inversion. Creation itself mourns. The sun becomes like blood. The moon is veiled in darkness. The stars grow dim. The heavens, which once declared the glory of God, now bear witness to the depth of man's rebellion and the unleashing of divine wrath. Wherever these vile nations pass, holiness is trampled. Churches are desecrated, altars are overturned, sacred vessels are turned to unholy uses. The Eucharist is mocked, icons are shattered, relics are burned. The very name of Christ is blasphemed openly and with ritual cruelty. This is not merely persecution, it is sacrilege weaponized. The hatred these nations display for the sacred is not incidental. It is essential to their being. They are the children of legion. Saint Andrew describes their march as an unrelenting torrent of terror. No region is spared except one, the islands of the Cyclades, symbolically referred to as valleys in the sea. These islands, hidden and humble, become places of divine refuge. God commands those living in Asia to flee there. Those who obey, the remnant of the faithful, find safety for a short time. On these islands, a period of mourning begins, 660 days of fasting, weeping, prayer, and purification. These hidden Christians, the last of the faithful flock, become the lungs of the church, still breathing prayer while the rest of the world suffocates in sin. Their exile is not punishment. It is a priestly offering, a final intercession for a world bent on destruction. But outside these places of refuge, civilization collapses. There are no more churches standing. The monasteries are silenced. The divine liturgy, which once sanctified the world, no longer echoes in the cities. The bells fall silent. The psalms are no longer sung. The nations are reduced to beasts. The land is soaked in blasphemy. And yet, this horror is not the final act. It is the prelude. The appearance of these vile nations prepares the earth for something worse, the person of the Antichrist himself. Their arrival softens the world with despair, debases it with fear, breaks the last resistance to evil. By desecrating everything sacred, they make the Antichrist's false holiness appear beautiful. They are the darkness that makes his counterfeit light shine brighter in the eyes of the deceived. St. Andrew warns the faithful. Whoever sees these things, let him know the judge is near, even at the door. This is the last hour. Every event that follows now unfolds without restraint. The war of heaven and hell is moving toward its final crescendo, and the beast is ready to rise.